time with their fullback. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. That's the former #1 overall pick, Travon Walker, there to make the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On second down, Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And the work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Holmes takes the give and keeps it himself. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long, and as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I can promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
Yellow, yep.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Price. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Their own 41-yard line.
Red on red. Hey, kill.
Here's Lawrence to throw right away. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Smash. Hey, Soko. Hot.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
It's a gain
A
of 40.
big play for Jacksonville. An even 40 yards.
A gain of 40 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Go.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Brian Thomas, touchdown, Jacksonville. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
17-yard line.
Hey, 43.
Mahomes on first down. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Forced to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Wants to bring it down somehow. He manages to get 4 yards out of that.
37-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll work this down inside the 35. Tyson Campbell there to make the tackle. There's a third down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's Mahomes. That's going to be caught. And he is going to have a Chiefs first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Yellow.
Own back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll take this down to the 23. Foye Wilkins with the play.
Brings up second and 9.
Here's a second and 9. Here's Mahomes. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes and the ball falls incomplete.
Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, we sit up here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the first down chain, he just catches that ball and turns upfield. They extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. He's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on fourth down. They'll go big, three tight ends in the formation for first and goal. They'll go with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, KC. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he will get into the end zone, giving his team an 8-point margin.
Pretty evident that they felt the weakness of this rush defense was on the perimeter. A simple toss play gets them back out there so fast. They secure the edge, and it just becomes a foot race, and he walks in for an easy 2 points.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready up. Hey.
A first down throw for Lawrence. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Hey, easy. Route. 13.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Jeffrey Bossa there to bring him down.
43-yard line. 2 yards.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Rip, 23.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. This one caught right side by Knox. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. 38 yards. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal.
Think right open. Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
Now here's Lawrence. And that's over everybody. Out of the back of the end zone. It is incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it'll lead to a second and goal.
Lisa 24.
Neighbors in motion. They motion the slot man left. Here's Etienne. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taking down back at the 8.
Hey, kill.
Third and goal.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's third down and goal again.
Kill.
They'll try and run with Etienne. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
Gain on the play.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Hey, Ginger, touch! 11. Here we go.
Lawrence throwing on 4th down. This caught, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
He's got it to the 14-yard line. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. It is 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
They go play action with Mahomes. Exiting the pocket right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On third down, Mahomes. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that's going to bring up fourth down.
8-yard gain. It's fourth down.
They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. Oh, big hole left side. Look at the big guy rumble. He may go. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And fortunately, he's able to get back on it. So not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact, the drive keeps going. It's a first down. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can...
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Two choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greg, he's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Hey, run! Son, it's a 13 loop. 11. Silver.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Out to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is impossible. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9.
23.
Lawrence. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdowns, Jacksonville. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer.
Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Mahomes now to throw again. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this.
Yellow.
On second down, Mahomes. The open man is Reed. He's got it. Who's brought down that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
This one is caught by Reed. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Now Mahomes. Open man, that's the tight end, Gray. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. On the run to the right. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown Chiefs. His fourth TD grab of the season. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Jaguars 16.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Lisa 24. 11.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9. Second and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. The 38-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
13, Luke. Rip, 23. John, it's on. Hey, Jupiter.
In motion comes Thomas.
Silver.
He'll try and run for the first with Etienne. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On first down, Lawrence. Stretching the field is Knox. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Jaguars first down.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Hey, run. Hey, I'm gun. Hey, tomato. Go, let's go. Here we go.
To throw is Lawrence. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Now an opening past the 30. He gets free. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. So Lawrence lines up the Jaguars as they will go for two.
Hey, line up.
Will line up.
He'll drop to throw. And he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Here comes a return from the goal line. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. On first down, it's Mahomes. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 20, here's second and 8. Throwing now, Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. Third down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Throw on the run is complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Yellow.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Look him up on a second down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Hopper's very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 8 yards to go.
Mahomes back. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down.
Harrison Butker for the Chiefs field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Soko's 100. 11.
They go play action for Lawrence. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Hey, easy, route.
A first down throw for Lawrence. That's going to be intercepted. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder.
And he's in! Touchdown, AC. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The Chiefs will set up.
Here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. So now it's Buckner following the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Go, let's go. Lisa 24. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6. As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. Did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 4. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Mahomes going to keep it on a designed run. And he will have a Chiefs first down. They needed 5, and he picked up 8.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Now give up the middle, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. second down and 8. Mahomes. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Let's go.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
Ramp 23. Son.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just wouldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
11. Hey, Lion. Hey, kill.
Now Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. So Lawrence winds up the Jaguars as they will go for 2.
Hey, Ron.
They'll try to pick it up with Etienne. And he will bring it in for the 2-point conversion, cutting into that lead from 11, now down to 9.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
This taken in at the goal line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
What? Yeah. Really with I should probably stop it here, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink you got to chip. I be on my little mouse drip.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Yellow.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To throw is Mahomes. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Now, Mahomes. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. On comes the Chiefs punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
13, Lou. On red. Go. This is it. Go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. That's the former Colorado Buff Travis Hunter. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
14 yards.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
Red on red.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
In motion is Hunter.
Go. Let's go. 11.
To throw is Lawrence. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Hey, Lion. Son, it's hot.
Lawrence now on second down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
Let's go.
At the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
11. Hey, Ron. Here we go.
A give for Etienne, heading right. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Third and
30 left.
Here's Lawrence. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
Easy. Read 24.
First and goal, Jacksonville.
Easy.
They'll run it here with Etienne. And, they smacked him down. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal. At the 6-yard line.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
You know, once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
Hey, go. Hey,
Throwing here on third and goal.
When a defense has speed to the ball, like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those past linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. Travel start on the ground, and nothing doing there. Might get it out to the 2, but that's all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They run on the jet sweep.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
This one all but over. Here's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Here is 1st and goal. Etienne. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal.
4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, they give it to Etienne. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. They'll look to run. It's Etienne. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.